Hey y'all, welcome back. So this video I'm actually going to be trying out the products from my September Boxycharm. I already did a video unboxing this. If you haven't checked it out, go ahead and check it out. But now I want to try some of this stuff on. I really do. I'm kind of excited, curious, anxious, all of the above. The main item that I'm really kind of feeling like, I really don't even want to use it because I don't think I'm gonna like it and I'd rather not use it and give it away, is this roll-on eyeliner. But I kind of feel like I need to try it out because some of you guys might be a little curious about it, but I don't know. I've seen some people trying to use this and it didn't turn out well, so we'll see. So I have this Nightingale eyeshadow palette from Pretty Vulgar that I'm going to use today. And as you can see, my face is I already have my foundation and stuff because I just wanted to use the product that I got. Now we got this 3-piece eyeshadow brush set in our box this month, and I really don't want to use this either because I don't like this big quote-unquote fluffy brush. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's kind of, even though it's a big fluffy brush, it's kind of flat. And I prefer mine to be round when I'm using them, not really flat. These two brushes I could definitely use on my eyes, but I don't want to use them just because of the fact that I don't like them. So why should I force myself to use them when I can give them away and someone have perfectly brand new brushes without me using them? So I'm not using these brushes. I'm sorry if you wanted to to see a demo with those brushes. I don't like them and I'm not about to set myself up. It's not happening. Anywho, I also have this Laura Geller blush that I'm going to be trying out today. And this one is in the color Tropic Hues. So it's really pretty though. And lastly, I have this gorgeous Lorac lipstick that I'm going to be using today. It's a really deep, dark, gorgeous fall color. So I'm looking forward to that. So anyway, I'm just gonna jump right into this palette because I'm excited. I've already kind of prepped my eyelids. I don't use a lot of concealer or eyelid or eyeshadow primer when I'm doing my eyeshadow. I just put enough down to make it a nice smooth base. So anyway, I used my MAC paint pot for that, put a little bit of translucent powder on top. This is what the palette looks like, just in case you haven't seen it. So there's not really that many options that I have for this palette. So I guess I'm gonna go for something kind of like a deep smoky, maybe I'll try and do a halo eye today, you guys. I don't know. So anyway, I'm gonna start out using this kind of fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to take this shade, dang y'all, Hide and Seek. So this shade here, Hide and Seek, and I'm just going to place that on the upper portion of my eyelid. And I don't anticipate that I'm going to be able to see it that well just because of the fact that it's kind of a little close to my skin tone, just a little bit more cool tone. So yeah, I can see it a bit. It's very nice, a very nice soft shade. Okay, so now that I have that down, I'm going to go into this Flip Out. Is that what that says? Flip Out. This shade here, Flip Out. It kind of looks like a chocolate brown shade. And I'm just going to use another fluffy eyeshadow brush. And this is a Firma 201. And I'm just focusing that in my crease area. And I'm finding that this shadow is actually blending out nicely when I do like the windshield wiper motions. Some shadows blend out better when you do swirls, and this one is working really nicely with windshield wiper strokes. Okay, very nice. I like that a lot. Now, yeah, I think I want to try to do a bit of a halo eye. I'm not good at halo eyes, but I'm gonna try. So I'm going to take my Urban Decay primer potion and use this to kind of create a bit of a halo. So now I'm just going to take a flat shader brush and just kind of blend out that primer potion and just kind of fade out the edges. And if you mess up the edge, you can always go back into that eyeshadow, whatever color it is you have in your crease, and just kind of use a flat brush to go over that edge a little bit just to clean it up. Okay, so now that I have that halo area in the center of my eyelid, I want to go into this really pretty smoky blue, and it says Silver Moon. This shade here, Silver Moon. So it really kind of looks like a deep smoky gray actually, but for some reason I kind of felt a blue vibe in there, but it could just be me. So I'm going to place this on the outer portion of my halo eye. It's very nicely pigmented. I know it's looking kind of crazy, but we're gonna work this out, y'all. Okay, so in the center, I'm going to take this shade Clutch, this shade here, which is Clutch, and just place that right in the center. And I'm not wetting my brush, you guys. I'm using all of these shadows dry. Oh, that's pretty. That's a pretty big contrast between those two shades. So I think I'm going to go into I Spy, this shade here, and I'm going to just place a tiny bit of that in between that light shade and that darker shade. See if I can tone this down a little bit. Okay, you guys, I'm trying with this halo eye. Now, told y'all I ain't no expert on this halo, but I'm trying. Okay, so I want to deepen my outer just a little bit. Hopefully I don't go too ham. But I'm going to go ahead and go into Swoop, which is a darker brown shade. I think I'm going to kind of stay away from that black for now, but I'm going to go into Swoop just to try and deepen my outer corner a little bit. Yeah. Outer. That's a pretty color. It's nice and dark, but it's pretty. I think I'm going to deepen my inner corner just a little bit too. Hopefully it doesn't go south. Since it is supposed to be more of a halo eye. I guess this is a smoky halo eye. Okay, you guys, so that's as good as this quote-unquote halo eye is going to get. But just my initial thoughts and first impression of this palette, I like it. I like it a lot. It's definitely not something I would ever buy. It's not a color scheme that I would ever be drawn to, but it's actually a nice little change of pace. Very nice. Okay, so let's move on to trying out this eyeliner, this Oh, and let me just give you the deets on this palette. The palette is the Nightingale palette from Pretty Vulgar, and it retails for $35. Now this eyeliner that I'm about to attempt to use is from Butter London. It's Stroke of Wow Roll-On Eyeliner, retails for $19. And the brushes that I refuse to use are from Alamar Cosmetics, and they retail for $18. So let's move on to this eyeliner and see what happens. Lord, help me, help me, help me. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of test this out on my hand a little bit. And if you guys don't know, my vision is not that great. Even with my contacts in, seeing stuff up close is not the easiest for me. So that's why eyeliner is kind of hard for me to do. That's what it looks like. So I'm just gonna jump right in and see what happens. I mean, I guess it works. Yeah, it works, but first of all, it's not black enough for me, and this roller is so thin that I feel like I have to go over my liner like 50 times just to get the pigment that I want. But yeah, it's super duper thin. So I feel like if you already have a problem doing eyeliner in the first place, I don't see this making your life any easier. But, you know, who knows? My personal preference, I don't necessarily care for it. It wouldn't be my first choice. As you can see, it's already crooked. They're not even. This one is super low. This one is super high. I don't like it. So in order to save this look, I'm going to use my Pretty Vulgar black gel eyeliner and then finish up. Okay, you guys, so I just went ahead, finished up my eyeliner and added some mascara. I did use one of my other Boxycharm items that I got a couple of months ago, and this is the Pretty Vulgar black gel eyeliner, which is the bomb. And I also used my Butter London double-decker lashes that I also got in Boxycharm. So I'm still using Boxycharm stuff, y'all, but this eyeliner, I wish I would have went with my initial thoughts and just threw it in my giveaway bag, because now that I used it, I can't give it away. Okay, so next I just have two more items, my blush and my lipstick. So let's go ahead and try out this Laura Geller blush. And this blush, let's see here. This blush retails for $28. So it's very, very pretty. Very pretty. And it has a bit of shimmer in here, so I'm going to try and keep it towards my upper cheek area. There's a lot of shimmer in there. Quite a bit. So yeah, this is another blush that I would most likely just use as a highlight. So yeah, although it's pretty, it's definitely more of a highlight for me than a blush. There's no color really at all. Okay, so next is this Lorac Pro lipstick, and this lipstick is in the shade. Okay, so I have the shade Black Cherry. Very, very pretty. And it smells really good. It smells like vanilla. It kind of reminds me of the Too Faced lipstick that I like so much, Evil Twin. But this one looks a little bit more burgundy, so very nice. Okay, you guys, so I do want to add just a little bit of brow bone highlight and inner corner highlight from this palette. So there's Break Free. So I'm going to go ahead and use this color here, Break Free. and just use that. That might be a little bright. Whatever. I'm going to use that as the inner corner highlight as well as a little bit of brow bone highlight. So that's pretty. And pigmented, because I did not wet my brush, you guys. Okay. Ooh, now I'm scared to put it on my brow bone, but whatever. Okay, you guys, so this is the final look for the September Boxycharm items. As you guys saw, the eyeliner, I went ahead and just refreaked it a bit myself because I wasn't feeling it. Don't really care for it. The eyeshadow palette, I like it. I like it a lot. Hopefully this halo eye doesn't look too crazy. It's a little bit different than what I normally do. Y'all know I love the cut crease, but wanted to try something different with this palette, but I actually like it. I like the colors. I like the way they blend. Very nice. This lipstick, it should pop in. And you know what? Just looking in the camera or looking in my screen right now, it looks like I do see a faint bit of color from that blush. You guys tell me. Let me know. I see a faint hint of color. When I'm looking straight ahead, I see color. But when I look to the side, it looks just like highlight to me. Definitely looks like highlight, but seems like there's a faint bit of color when I'm looking straight on. So y'all let me know. This lipstick, I love the color. It is drying. It is dry. I do feel it dry on my lips, so you know, I'll probably go ahead and just put a little bit of lip balm or moisturize my lips before using it. But overall, I like this box, you guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Toodles!